Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I just got the Boxycharm box for the month of January in the mail, and I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and do a try on. I actually already opened it up, as you can see by the little sticker it's giving me away here, because I was super impatient and I knew something that was supposed to be in this month's box and I just could not wait to see what it was. And whenever I opened up the box, I was so excited. I knew I had to do a try on video rather than just a regular unboxing because there's some really exciting products in this month's box. I think this might be the box I'm most excited about in a really long time. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. I'm actually just going to pull them out one by one and talk about them as I apply them on my face. So the first product that I'm not going to use right now actually, but I'm so excited about, when I saw the box I was shook. I was like, I'm so ready. So this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I've heard so many people rave about this mask and say that it's really nice. I think it's just supposed to be a really thick overnight moisturizer. So what I'm going to do is wear this tonight before I go to bed, and I'm going to leave in the description box how I ended up feeling about this product so you guys can get my first impression. But I've just heard really good things. I'm a little bit nervous because it does have a watermelon scent, and I've kind of gotten my skincare routine down pat and it's been doing really well for me, and I've cut out everything that has like a really strong scent to it because I just have more sensitive skin. So I'm a little bit nervous. Hopefully it doesn't make me break out, but super happy to be able to try this. So this retails for $22. It's the, I believe, the smaller size. It's not the full size, but it's not like a little baby sample either. And it says this Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask is a bouncy, breathable sleeping mask that smoothens and perfects skin overnight. The pillow-proof formula acts as a radiance-boosting face mask formulated with soothing amino acid-rich watermelon extract, hydrating hyaluronic acid, and pore-refining AHAs that work while you sleep to gently exfoliate and clarify. So, like I said, I'll leave an update in the description box. So excited. This is 10 of 10. It's a product I've been wanting to try for a really long time. Alright, so the next thing I pulled out of the box is the Wonder Beauty Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo, which looks like this. It retails for $36, and it says that it is basically a soft matte blush and bronzer cheek duo, wears seamlessly on the skin, adds buildable warmth and a flash of color to the skin. It's supposed to be long wearing. It has a blend of mango seed butter and sunflower seed oil to help soothe and brighten, and it's also enriched with lotus flower and sea buckthorn extract to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. That's actually pretty interesting for a face product, like a color face product. So here's the packaging. It's pretty compact. It's a nice little blushy pink moment. And then there's the blush and the bronzer. So we've got the shade Daiquiri and the shade Tulum. I'm not sure if they have different shades. I've never even heard of this product before. It has a nice little mirror as well, so I could see that this would be good for travel. It's kind of just a nice cool tone pink. Even though it says it's matte, it almost looks like it has just a little bit of like a satinness to it. And then here is Tulum. Alright, so they look like they have fair pigmentation. I'm going to go ahead and bronze and blush with those today. I'm just going to take a random BH Cosmetics little contour brush and dip into the bronzer first. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to share that with the other side. Alright, so it's pigmented, but it's blending out pretty well. Alright, so I wouldn't say it's my absolute perfect color. It does lean a little bit warm, which isn't bad. It's a bronzer. I typically go for bronzers that are a little bit cooler so I can kind of bronze and contour at the same time. And I just like how that goes with my complexion, but it definitely blended out pretty well. So I'm going to go in very lightly with the pink blush and tap off the excess. Actually, I'm going to use my hand a little bit too, just so I don't go too crazy, because it's pretty pigmented. I think the fact that this has like skincare beneficial ingredients in it is super interesting to me. I think it looks nice on the skin. It doesn't look super matte. It has a nice little glow to it. So, I mean, I could definitely see using that more. Alright, so next I want to go ahead and pull out the eyeshadow palette that I'm so excited about. Okay, so this is the Ace Beauté Scarlet Dusk palette. I am so happy to have this palette and to get to try it because Ace Beauté keeps coming out with these like amazing color schemes, but the original palettes that I bought from them, just the formula was not my favorite, so I'm really curious to see if they've improved and if I like the formula more now than I did with the originals. So I was really hoping to get the Vintage Dawn one, I think is what it's called, which is a little bit more my color scheme, but this one is beautiful as well. I'm not complaining at all. This is what it looks like. Oh goodness. So it is a very, very warm pinky color scheme. Super, super drawn to this. I think it's really pretty. And the packaging is just stunning. So I think we should go ahead and do some quick swatches. And then I'm going to do an eye look with this. And I'm so excited. All right, so we've got Sunset Rose, Crimson, hair on my finger, don't know why, Shade, next we have Nocturnal, Aurora, or wait, no, Aruba, okay, Hibiscus, and next we have Lotus, which looks like such a pretty transition shade, Bahamas, and Maui. 3 shades together look like they would be a really beautiful look. I feel like when I swatch, there's still so much pigment on my fingers and it's not even like swiping that well. And then we have Pink Moon, Aurora, I'm not crazy, and Sangria. Alright, so there are all the colors. I mean, it definitely feels, the formula feels different than the original palettes that I tried, and I think it looks really beautiful. There's a good mixture of light, medium, and deeper shades, so I'm super excited to give it a go. Alright, really quickly, I'm just going to go ahead and take my Milani eyeshadow primer and prime my eyes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start off with this shade right here called Lotus, and I'm going to pop that right into my crease. Definitely looks a little bit more sheer on the eye. Gonna try and see if I can build it up a bit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the shade Bahamas, and I'm gonna pop that on my outer V and just blend. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here called Nocturnal, and I'm gonna pop just a little bit of that right on my outer V just to deepen it up a touch more. Alright, so I can definitely say that it's blending a lot better than their other mattes for me. The fact that I was able to do 3 different shades and not have the patchiness on the outer corner is a good step in the right direction. So I'm going to go ahead and take Bahamas again, and I'm just going to take it on a little pencil brush. This actually used to be a legit pencil brush. This is the Peas brush from Melt Cosmetics, and I stepped on it, as you can see. And so now it's a little bit more smushed, but I actually really like the shape of it now. Even more than before, surprisingly. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that right here. I can't remember if I used Sangria or Nocturnal on my outer V, but I think I'm just going to take some more of Nocturnal and pop that on the outermost part of the lower lash line as well. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and take a touch of Pink Moon, and I'm going to pop that onto the front of the lower lash line. Alright, so for my lid, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Aurora, and I think I'm just going to use it on my finger, just because these shimmers feel kind of pressed down more, and they don't feel, I don't know how many times I just said feel, but I feel like the finger is going to be the best way to apply it. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap that all over the lid. Alright, last but not least for this eye look, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Maui, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight. And I'm also going to kind of bring it onto the lid just a little bit, blending it into Aurora. I feel like Maui looks really pretty, but Aurora just kind of looks a little bit lackluster on the lid. I mean, it's there, it's a color, but it's just not super shimmery. I think I'm going to grab some of that shade on that same pencil brush, and I'm going to spray it just to see if that helps. mean, it looks a little bit better. Alright, so I feel like that actually went really well. The palette blended overall nicely for me. I mean, I only used a few shades. There's definitely a lot more to do here, and I think I really want to do a warm look with hibiscus all over the lid because that's such a pretty shade, and just the different tones in here are really nice, so I'm excited to use it more, and I'm really, really glad that I didn't experience any skipping. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and apply the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Charmer because it's a really pretty burgundy. I think it'll definitely match the vibes of this look. Alright, so the next thing in the box that I'm pretty excited to try is the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with Castor Oil. So this is from Grande Cosmetics, and it retails for $25, and it's a mascara that is supposed to be no flake, intense black formula, and it creates unrivaled thickness through the key ingredient castor oil. So it's supposed to be a really good mascara and also be good for your lashes. I'm super excited to give it a chance. You might have heard of Grande Lash because it's pretty famous lash growth serum. I've never personally tried it before. Really hoping this mascara comes through for me because normally when I'm wearing a super pink eyeshadow, I like to actually go ahead and take the time to do black liner on the upper lash line because it makes it look a little less pink-eye-y. I don't know, that's not a word, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I'm feeling lazy, so I'm hoping the mascara is pretty good, even though it's taking 10 years to take the packaging off. So there's what the wand looks like. Alright, so there is one coat. I feel like it looks pretty good. It's not the most impressive mascara I've ever seen in my life, but it looks decent. I think I might actually do a second coat. I feel like it doesn't look that long and it doesn't look that thick. It's just, it kind of coated the lashes all around. Alright, so there is what 2 coats looks like. I think it looks alright. I'm kind of curious to see how my lashes end up feeling after using this for a few months, and I'll kind of, I don't know, I feel like this is something I'll have to try for longer because just right off the bat, it's not that impressive. Like, would I pay $25 for this look? Probably not, but I'm curious to see if it actually does anything for my lashes. So I'll have to keep you guys updated on this, but I always love getting mascara because I feel like it's something that most people repurchase often. So it's nice to have a backup or to have a new mascara because if you're like me, I'm always losing my mascaras or running out super quickly. So like I said, that retailed for $25. Let me just add that to my little thing. We're up to $117 now, and we've got one last product that I was pretty excited about again. Literally this entire box, I opened it and I was like, wow, I'm so excited to try everything in here. And I feel like that rarely happens. Normally there's 1 or 2 things that I'm kind of like, meh, about, but the last thing we have to try today is the Too Faced Diamond Light Highlighter. So this is what the little box that it comes in looks like. It's so adorable. It retails for $36, and this is the shade Canary Diamond. So it's, I mean, the presentation is super cute. I've never been drawn to purchase this just because I feel like it's cute, but it's not necessarily like something like I run for, and like Too Faced is not like my favorite brand ever. But the fact that it looks like a little jewelry case is adorable. The color seems like it's probably going to be a little bit more of a blush topper for me. It kind of goes between like a gold and a peach. It's very, very pretty. Just go ahead and swatch it and ruin it. Oh my gosh, that's actually really pretty. So there's what it looks like. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my little Kaleidos H1 highlighter brush and just pick up a touch. It does look a little bit glittery. Gonna pop it on the tops of my cheekbones. Oh yeah, see that little streak? I'm just gonna work on blending it backwards so it looks less crazy. Definitely more of a blush topper if you have a fair skin tone. Alright, so the color is interesting. It kind of actually reminds me a little bit of Melt Cosmetics Illuminacion, the highlighter that was in their More Eternal collection. So this kind of actually has very similar vibes, but I feel like the Melt highlighter might be just a touch lighter. Oh yeah, they look pretty similar, but the Melt one is just a little bit more pink. So between the two, I definitely prefer the Melt because it works a little bit better for my skin tone, but it's definitely the same kind of vibes. Alright, so that was everything that was in this month's box. The total retail value is $153.99, which is pretty good. I'm honestly happy with everything that's in the box. I definitely see myself using it. The only thing is the Too Faced highlighter. I might pass on to a friend with a tanner skin tone than me just because I think it'll be more flattering, but I do think it's really adorable. So really quickly, let me just go ahead and throw something on my lips. I think I'm actually here. I told myself I was going to use this more. I'm going to use my Lisa Eldridge lipstick in the shade Velvet Beauty because it's kind of like the same color as my eyes. I just realized I had something in my teeth the whole time and I kind of want to die. Alright y'all, so this is the complete and finished look with this month's box. Like I said, I'm super happy. So just to put everything together really quickly, since I kind of spaced it out throughout the video, there was the Watermelon Sleeping Mask, the Too Faced highlighter, the Grande Cosmetics mascara, I lost it. Oh wait, no, I found it. The Scarlet Dusk palette from Ace Beauty, and the Trip for Two face duo from Wander Beauties. So overall, I'm really happy with it. I love how it turned out, and I'm just probably the most exciting item to me is the Scarlet Dusk palette, just getting to give Ace Beauty a second chance and see if the formula has improved, and I feel like it definitely has. And I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the shimmers, but the mattes blended okay for me. So definitely let me know if you want to see more videos with this palette, and I can do that for y'all. And I think that's everything. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.